Hello everyone, this is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Hey y'all, Donnie Keith here, aka Auntie Peaches from the Aunties Radio Show, also on The Voice of Reason. I'm here to say that ever since my man started taking A game, he's been on top of his A game. What? When I say A game, I mean his A game. He's more focused. He's definitely working out more. His attitude is better. And he's not complaining of all over body aches due to poor blood circulation, because A-Game provides great blood circulation, if you know what I mean, ladies. That blood circulation. Sometimes I have to hide the A-Game in the bushes when I'm out walking the dog just because I want some sleep, if you know what I mean, ladies. Stay on top of your A-Game, fellas. Get your A-Game.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So there are a bunch of nobodies, right? Who am I talking about? Gynocrats, feminists. They're a bunch of nobodies. They're a bunch of nobodies. It's true. I want to say a word to my sisters, to my lioness sisters, to my non-feminist sisters, to my pick-me sisters, to my male-identified sisters, to my submissive sisters, to all of the women who don't subscribe to this feminist gynocentric mindset. Feminists have nothing. They don't even have common sense. This is a group of women and men who are a bunch of nobodies, who would not have the voice or platform that they have if it weren't for a carefully crafted set of circumstances and conditions within biology, culture, and environment that gives them the leeway to say the goofy stuff that they say, to go to extremes where they neither have common sense nor do they understand anything about truth or facts. Everything is in this delusional world. Everything is in this fantasy world where nothing makes sense except their feelings. And we all know that feelings and emotions are fly by night. They don't abide by any logic. They are just something that you feel. Whether it's justified or not, whether it's predicated on something real or not. Because I can sit here as a woman and make up a whole scenario in my head and be mad about it, and it didn't even happen. That's how illogical and irrational emotions are. And what feminism and further into it, the gynocracy has done was given a voice and a platform to the ultimate chaos of women. It has allowed women to disregard rationale and logic in favor of emotions over facts, over the true understanding of biology. You got them out here talking about it's 1,000 different genders. No, it's not. When you produce for me a third chromosome, produce 1,000 different chromosomes. Because so far I know of X and Y. That's what I know. I know X, I know Y. I know double X's are females. I know X and Y's are male. And that's what I know. And when you come up with me 1,000 different pairs that we've never discovered before in any species on Earth, then you got my attention. Then we can talk about it. Feminists and gynocrats are like flat earthers. The earth is flat. We squashed that centuries ago. Millennia ago, mankind realized that that was stupid. But here you have, in the so-called modern day of advancement, where there's scientific advancement, there's technological advancement, there's technological, there's mechanical, all kinds. We got AIs, we've got all kinds of supercomputers, we've got cars that drive themselves, we've got vehicles that pretty much operate on their own, all kinds of things that we have today, except common sense. We got everything but logic. We've got everything but the truth is what we've got. So feminists don't have anything. When they come up with these little arguments, they can always be debunked by simple truths based in fact, based in logic, based in reason. Any of their arguments, they've only got one or two that might have a little bit of legitimacy to them, and then they blow those out of proportion. So this is almost an extension of the live stream that I did about being scared of Black women that you can check out right here. And just a little bit further word of encouragement to my sisters. Feminists don't have anything. They don't know anything. These are people with a backwards concept of biology. So the culture that they abide by is backwards. The environment that they live in, backwards. The value system that they live by, completely backwards. Completely off the rails because it's unsustainable, right? When things are not based in the truth, they are unsustainable. Feminism and the gynocracy need this current bioculturon that we live in with the current value system attached to survive. It is like a parasite. If it doesn't have the proper kind of host, it won't live. It can't sustain its own life because it doesn't have any legs to stand on. Right? It's not based in anything real. This is why being ostracized by them or so-called canceled by them is so what? So who cares? It's a good thing that I get canceled by them. It's a good thing that we get called pick-me's and stuff like that. This is a good thing. This lets us know that we're on the right track because we live in a day and age where the truth is not appreciated and lies are regarded as the truth. This is the day and time that we live in where you get tarred and feathered when you dare to speak out a truth. But it is also this time where it takes the most courage to speak a truth where we really should. This is when you know what you're made out of as a woman. Can you stand your ground on the truth? Accepting the truth of the biology of you as a woman and the things that you need, the things that make you fulfilled, the things that your children need, the things that fulfill them. Do you have what it takes to stand on your own 2 feet, to stand on the principle, to stand on the truth in the face of the adversity? Do you? This tests us. Are we a go along and get along gang? Or are we able to say, no, I don't agree because that is a falsehood. I don't agree because these things lead us down a path where we are not fulfilled. We are unhappy. We're depressed and we are deprived of the things that we need and the things that our family need. And I'm not going to stand idly by and just go along with it just so I'm not pointed out as the naysayer and the hater and the detractor. I don't care about cancel culture. If I got to be canceled for telling the truth, then I'm canceled then. Put a stamp on it then. I'm canceled. Just put it on my forehead. But since we canceling stuff, we need to cancel it out of our lives. Cancel these feminist ideas out of our lives. Cancel this gynocratic value system out of our lives. Cancel that. That's what needs to be canceled. That's what we need to cancel as women. That's what we need to cancel. We need to cancel out these cancerous ideas, these cancerous value systems that have not served us any good. We are living in the results, and we see the desolation of what used to be a Black community that are now ethnic outposts. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. Ethnic outposts are what we have. They are not communities. Communities are places and people where people live among each other and they care about the outcomes of one another. They help each other to thrive, not merely to survive. But we don't have that anymore. We don't have that. We have places where we just live among each other, but we don't care about one another. We don't value one another. We don't care about whether or not the other person, my brother or sister, makes it, or whether they have good lives. Everything is about me, 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 and I'm not having it good. I'm unhappy. I'm unfulfilled. So I don't care about what other people are going through because I'm going through it. That's what we have. But we can start building, because communities are groups of families. That's where we need to start. And the family gets built through the integrity of the individuals. The individuals need to have a good value system in order to be eligible to make good families. And good families, when they come together, make strong communities. That's what we have to get back to. Feminists have nothing. They don't have the answers. They've got the destruction. That's what they have. And you can't have the answer and the destruction. You can't be the cure and the illness. You got to be one or the other. And we already understand what the gynocentrism is. We have understood what it does. So how long are we going to go along with it and play nice with it? And turn a blind eye and act like it's not happening when it's affecting us and everything around us that we so-called care about. But if we care about it, we're going to have to fight for it, ladies. No more sitting on your laurels. No more just sitting and resting and hoping that something else happens that changes things. We're going to have to put some changes in ourselves to change things. The first people that we need to change is us. Stand for what you truly believe in or perish. Those are the options. Stand for what you believe in or perish by the wayside. Step out of the way and let the other women who are really about this life be about this life and thank us later. So I would like everyone to sound off in the comment section. What do you think? Are feminists a bunch of nobodies, or do they have and wield a power that is insurmountable? Because it seems like a lot of us think that the gynocracy is an impenetrable wall or fortress, that there's nothing we can do about it. It's there, it's powerful, it's impervious to attack, it's unassailable, even though it's sitting on a house of cards. None of us think to just knock the cards down underneath it so it'll fall, right? So once again, do me a favor, sound off in the comment section. Are feminists a bunch of nobodies, or are they a bunch of somebodies that we ought to actually be afraid of and afraid to challenge? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.